Advanced Grammar in Use. Martin Hewings.
Unit 16. Will, would, and used to. A. Will and would. We can use will for the present and would for the past to talk about characteristic behavior or habits.
Every day, Dan will come home from work and turn on the TV.
At school, she would always sit quietly and pay attention.
Things that are, or were, always true.
Cold weather will kill certain plants.
During the war, people would eat all kinds of things that we don't eat now.
For the use of will to talk about the future, see Unit 9. We don't use will or would in this way to talk about a particular occasion. Compare.
Each time I gave him a problem, he would solve it for me. And last night I gave him a problem, and he solved it for me.
However, we can use will not, won't, and would not, wouldn't, in either case. Compare.
He would walk the 5 miles to his place of work. He wouldn't walk the 5 miles to his place of work. Characteristic behavior, and she wouldn't say what was wrong when I asked her.
B. In speech, we can stress will or would to criticize people's characteristic behavior or habits.
She just won't do the washing up when I ask her.
I was happy when Ryan left. He would talk about people behind their backs.
We can also express disapproval of something they have done, using will.
I feel sick.
Well, if you will eat so much, I'm not surprised.
C. We can use will to draw conclusions or state assumptions about things that are the case now. See also Unit 9b.
Martina will be at home by now. Let's go and see her.
You will know that Ewan and Lucy are engaged. Equals, I assume you already know.
D. Would and used to. When we talk about repeated events in the past that don't happen now, we can use either would or used to plus infinitive. However, we can use would only if the time reference is clear. Compare.
We used to play in the garden. Time reference not given. And whenever we went to my uncle's house, we would play in the garden. Or we used to play in the garden.
We can use used to, but not would, when we talk about past states that have changed.
The factory used to be over there.
Didn't you used to have red hair?
We don't use either used to or would when we say exactly how many times in total something happened, how long something took, or that a single event happened at a given past time.
We visited Switzerland 4 times during the 1990s.
She went to Jamaica last month.
D. Would have, will have, plus, past participle. To talk about an unreal past situation. That is, an imaginary situation. Or a situation that might have happened in the past, but didn't. We use would have, plus, past participle.
I would have been happy to see him, but I didn't have time.
However, to say that we think a past situation actually happened, we use will have, plus, past participle. As it was cloudy, few people will have seen last night's lunar eclipse. Rather than would have seen. Exercises 16.1. Complete the doctor and patient speech bubbles. Using will or would, followed by one of these verbs. If will or would are not possible, use a verb in the past simple. B. Cause. Exercise. Find. Have. Know. Sit. Spend. Most days, I will spend 8 hours or more in front of my computer. Yesterday, I had a sharp pain in my lower back. No, I'm not that fit now. When I was at college, I would exercise in the gym most days. When I tried to stand, I found that I couldn't straighten up.
Over time, poor posture will cause back pain. Before computers came along, people would rarely sit still for so long. I'm sure you will know about the need to take regular breaks. That will probably be the result of sitting badly. Or, that would probably be the result of sitting badly.
(16.2). If necessary, correct these sentences, using would or used to. If neither would nor used to is correct, use a past simple verb form.
I used to enjoy studying Latin when I was at school. Orwell would spend winters in Spain and summers in England. Orwell used to spend winters in Spain and summers in England.
We used to live in a bungalow on the south coast, and then we moved to a flat in town.
You used to teach at Halston University, didn't you?
On Saturdays and Sundays, the ferry used to take tourists across to the island. On Saturdays and Sundays, the ferry would take tourists across to the island.
The committee met 4 times last week, but still no decision has been reached.
Complete these sentences with will have, or would have, and the past participle of one of these verbs. Approve, buy, hear, hurt, notice, prefer, watch.
According to official figures, over half the population will have watched the final of the song contest on TV last night.
I enjoyed the exhibition, but I don't think my grandmother would have approved of it.
I don't think the dog would have hurt anyone, but I was still glad when the owner took it away.
I'm sure by now, you will have heard about yesterday's robbery at the supermarket.
The train journey was quite comfortable, although I will have preferred to fly.
Regular readers will have noticed the return of a popular feature to our website. Regular readers would have noticed the return of a popular feature to our website. Did you like the present Justin gave you for your birthday?
Well, an umbrella stand isn't something I would have bought myself, but I suppose it might be useful.
Complete B's responses below to show criticism or disapproval.
I think I'm putting on weight.
Well, if you will drive everywhere instead of walking, I'm not surprised.
I've got a headache.
Well, if you'll spend so much time online, I'm not surprised.
I'm really hot.
Well, if you will wear a thick jumper, when it's 30 degrees, it's not surprising.
Additional exercises 5, page 242.
อย่าลืมกดกระดิ่งและกดติดตามเพื่อเพิ่มโอกาสในการเรียนรู้